All right. Welcome to this video. I want to make it as brief as possible. I'm going to show you how to edit your or how to manage your blog or your website. It's some very simple things. First of all, I granted some of you I granted restricted access because I want to be sure you know how to use it before I can be able to give you full control. I mean, one of the back end of one of the websites, cheeseinside.com. This is the back end, and this is the dashboard. Um, this is the dashboard. This is what it looks like and everything. But this dashboard, first of all, I want to talk about, I talked about search engine optimization, which is the main thing, the main reason for blogging and everything. So for you to see your statistics, like what your website is into, or like what the people who are coming to your website did, under this dashboard, you go to Insights. Inside, it's actually a tool I installed on the website that makes it possible for people to know. Now look at these are the section. These are the statistics. This is just a new website. It's just about 8 people that have that have actually seen this website. 8 people, including myself, who is the admin. So not much persons have seen it. So you can. These are just the statistics. These are the number of sections. This is the average time spent. This is the bounce rate and everything. These are just statistics like new persons returning. So returning, that's 53%, and desktop. Of course, I know I'm the one that is makes all the statistics. So, oh, some people are actually viewing it from Ireland. One person viewed it from Ireland, one person from Japan, and 13 persons from Nigeria, and everything. So that's this is the website. But that's not actually what I came for. I just want to show you this is basically what you need to be checking. Okay, there's an up down like people are on the website. That was a for you just need to be monitoring this to see how you can be able to optimize your website. Then another thing you need to know is okay, now I'm talking about posts. If you want to add a new post, you come to this point, and you come to this point, and these are some of the posts that has been made. And I wanted to take a look at this. This is SEO details. Now, when putting up a post or anything, you should be very careful of your SEO ranking because it determines your visibility to a very great extent. So this now has a very poor ranking. First of all, it's a draft, so it's not yet out, but it's housing 7/10 SEO ranking. This one has 55. I took time and was optimizing this with plugins. I will show you how to do such things like that. Why are men applauded for their skills? Something like this now. So these are the some of this. You see, this has a higher ranking. This also has, so all these things are things you need to be watching out for. You need to, in fact, as a matter of fact, if you have time, you need to go back to this place and try to optimize it with what I'm showing you now. So let's assume you want to put up a blog post. You can just come here and add new, and once you come to add new, this is the and you can put up any text here. Probably let me just copy something from the internet. I'm trying to see where I can get just anything at all. Let me just type anything. Okay, I think let me just type Hush Puppy. He's the reigning guy now. I'm looking for any nairametrics. Let me just type this. If I copy this now, let me assume I want to I can make, if I want to make such a post, I don't have time to go through this. I can come here and write Hush Puppy. If the title of the post is Hush Puppy, I just come here and add Hush Puppy, Hush Puppy, whatever, puppy arrests in Dubai or so. Dubai. Let me just assume I'm not checking the spelling. So first of all, if I post this, if I make this thing public now, okay, I've just in the name, you see that the ranking has gone to 4.4/10. This is actually the rank math that's really it's the major issues. So once I publish this, let me assume I publish it. I will still take it off. Publish it. That's the name. This name now is too long. Look at it. Look at the name here. That's the URL, because URL takes it automatically takes up. Look at, you can come here to see permalinks. It automatically takes up the address of the or the title of the post, which is for me is too long. So this, if I want to shorten this thing, because search engines, they prefer shorter URL. This URL now is cheeseinside.com hushpuppy -rs Dubai. I can come here and just redirect it to Hushpuppi. See, it becomes smaller now, even though my name is being maintained here. You see now the rank math has actually increased again to 4. So it's like you are doing things that will increase your distance. Now, if you're also putting up posts for each distance, there are categories that has been structured. Like now these are the categories of the posts that are on. You can put it lifestyle or anything. Any of the, you can even use more than 1 or 2 categories or so, depending on what you're writing on. So here you can put on the tags, some tags that are useful that people can use in searching out probably this post. You can, one of the most popular listings should be Hushpuppi. So once you type it, you click enter. Arrests, I click enter. Fraud, things related to what you are doing, fraud in Dubai, something like that. So that's just it. So another thing you also need to do is that you can add featured image. This featured image, so that when someone sees the post, like the post comes with an image. Let me assume I don't want to put up Hushpuppi's image, so let me just put up an image that I've already optimized. If I click it, it gives me I can go here and upload images from my file folders. I'll search wherever it is, but I don't want it, so I just go to the media library I already have. So I have something like this. Okay, let me I'm looking for, okay, let me just see this and set it. Oh, sorry, let me change the name, because the name is also important. Let me change this name to Hushpuppi. Hushpuppi. And probably the caption, I need to also change the caption, but I want to make these videos short. The description, this picture shows the arrests of Hushpuppi in Nigeria, a Dubai based fraudster. So this is the description. I can put alternative text. I can put fraudster. I can just add something like this. So once I set the image now, once I set it, you see my ranking has now increased to 9. Now I'll now go and copy the contents. Remember, I'm just picking up content. You don't just go and plagiarize people's work. So you can come here and copy all these things, and let's just say copy all these things. Honestly, I just want to make these videos short. Copy, and I come here and just paste. Now there are ways to post. I can come here and paste, look for block. I'm looking for paragraph. I can come to this paragraph and place and paste it here. These are all paragraphs. These are all, these are like sections of this thing. Sections. Now I want to see. Now I copied this link from a very popular site. One of the things that makes this site wonderful is that it has interlinks. That is, it's linking out to many. There are some both internal and external links within this. All these things you are seeing are links. So to add a link, you can just come here, highlight. If it's here, you want to add a link to probably 100. This time you can double click it, go to this link section, and type in the URL you want to put in there and everything. Once you type it in, even though it's not going to, let me type in my website URL, https. Okay, you can even link within your website. This just shows you like some of the pages in your website. And let me just put its culture here and click. You see, this thing already becomes a link on its own. So you see, as I'm doing this now, you see that this is increasing to 23. And I can add, if I want to add picture to this, I can come here. I said I'll come here and add probably images. I pick images from the library, and even though it will reduce my ranking, but let me just pick it up and attach it. It's because this image is not even related to anything. Or I can also come here. Once I've done this one, I can come here and pick up. There are so many things you can add a form here if you want to, but basically I don't think there is need for that for now. You can add anything basically you want to add here. You can make the page a header, like if you want to make it a new head. His arrest. Let me just type it. His arrest. His arrest. Alright, this is just it. You can make it header 1 or header 2. Okay, header 1 is already up. Header 3, header 4, you know, just changing the size. But let me just pick it as header 3. So this is just adding a header. You can come again, add if it is what else, I don't know, but let me just add paragraph. Since I'm just writing something, you can actually add a list if you want to. It's just something you can work on. To add I can add another paragraph. Remember, I can still do the same thing from here. It's just the same thing all over here again. I can even add a whatever I want to add is here. So I come to his arrest, I go back and copy this one. You know, just all these things are not I'm just copying things from the internet. And let me just copy it again. Sorry, I copy it, come here and paste. See, so it's still going. You just keep going, and everything. Let me copy again. A good thing about this is that it's also long, because I don't think I can copy anything. I'm just showing you how to do it. You just go waiting be back. I can just come here and type waiting be back, copy, and come here and say I can add a new section. I can come here and add a new section, header or whatever, and call it waiting be back, and just make it 3. You can even add space if you want to, or you want to break a line. You can break a line here and move this from here, like you can move it from here and place it over here. So it's something you can interchange this. You can move this one up here and the other one comes down, but you see what I just did now. So let me just move it back to where it was, since it's following. Or you can even use an arrow to point it up. So it's very simple. Waiting be back. I can come here again, add text, paragraph, and place it, paste. So these are the things that I don't want to go deep into it. It's just been increasing gradually. Now you can actually change the background. Probably you want to change the background of this place. Probably if you come to this area, this is like a section. You can come here under block. You can make it big or small or anything, any size you want to make it. You see it's being bigger now. You can change the size. You can change the number of. Well, I don't need all those things now. So you can even use a drop list. That's something like this. So it's something you can change the background color, the color of the text to something like this. You can change the background color to something like this. So or something like this, or just you can customize it as you want. Now I needed to AMP setting is like you are trying to make your system, your work very um, um, work better with phones. So you need to push on this, and so just leave it this way. The default is okay. So let's assume we are done writing our post. Remember, I've spoken to you about all the tools that you need to use. I think you can get more of it. And that's I'm not doing a full website tutorial here. So I've done some things here. Now I need us to go to this rank maths. This is actually a very important tool. That is why I'm emphasizing. In fact, this is the major reason I'm making this. Now, if you come to rank maths, you're already having 26/10, which is not too good. Now, some of the keywords, keywords are like the striking topics of the website. And of course, I will give you some documentations on how to go about your searching for keywords. But keywords are like the real things. Like for this topic now, a keyword can be Hush Puppy's arrest. I can even type it. If I type it now, you see how this rank man changes. So this is like a preview, just like when you go to what is it called, a website. This is like a preview of what it's like. This is the general preview. You can see it how it looks like in some phone. You can see how it looks like um, on a laptop. You can change this. Actually, you can edit this to like summarize what you are doing. But so of course, if you are summarizing it, your description should contain the keywords also they are talking about. So let me just okay. I think I need to just okay. Let me put up. Sorry, let me just go back and okay. Let me go back to general. Now I can edit snippet, which I don't want. So let me just start with the keywords. One of the keywords is Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy. I hope I got it, because if I fail it now, I may get it wrong. You see, it now increased to 70. That is to tell you that it's one of the things that preoccupy the website and this very well. So now you are using a focus keyword in this. Now these are things you need to work on. You can even put your keyboard here. So these are things you need to. This is telling you that everything is all good. So you need to open up this title and see where you need to adjust. It's like you are playing a gaming stage. So I can use Raymond Abbas as another keyword. So when someone searches Raymond Abbas, he can also see your post. That's actually what keywords are. Sometimes when you go to Google, Raymond Abbas, okay, it's not. It's what really preoccupied it is Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy's arrest. Let me just type it. So you have with these two, you have up to like 4 or 5. I think it's about 5 keywords. So these are things I'm not going to teach be training you to. I won't go through getting up to 100. It may not be it may be very difficult, almost impossible to get up to 100. But just to be as close to 100 as possible. So you can come here, you can see like this is the schema and everything. I think you don't need to work on this. This is how it looks like on social media. Look at the image I used. So it's not the right image actually. This is how it looks on Facebook, and this is how it looks on Twitter, and this is now how it looks on website. Like if you go to a website, search for Hush Puppy, you can see something like this. This is how it looks like, just like, of course, you know how Google looks like now. Then this is how it looks like on the phone. So I can put up something here, description. Well, this description is also should be careful. It's like it's tactical. You need to be adding the keywords that you use. Like I don't just know. I don't want to think out through, and I don't want to make this video long. So just Hush Puppy is contained here. It's contained. Let me just leave it this way. But I believe you understand what I'm saying. So when you're done, you just put switch updates, and then that is it. So with this now, you can even preview it, but that's not what I came to do. It's once you put it, it automatically goes to your website. It automatically updates on your website. So once I'm done with this, I can exit. But because I don't want this to come to my website, I can just put it to draft, or I can even go outside. Let me go and delete it directly. I hope I won't be needing it again. Or let me just put it as drafts. This Hushpuppy's arrest. Let me just trash it. Okay, see now it's now 70. Look at the keywords. Hushpuppy. There are about 10 external links and just one internal link, which was what I added. And okay, zero internal link. There's no link pointing to this particular article. That's to this particular URL. That is, people are not linking this URL in whatever they are writing. And so this is what it means, that you have one internal link, that this your article is linking to a page on your website, and that this your article links 10 pages that are not from your website, that is probably like references or like places you want to refer people to, and that there is nobody actually pointing to you. So this is exactly, so let me just trash it and move on ahead. Okay, I think that this is basically what I wanted to show. Okay, then another thing is some of the, I used Convert Plus as a tool to help get this pop-up that appears in the website. Let me just show you. She's inside the pop-up notes. I think it will no longer appear. Sorry, it will no longer appear because I'm an admin. So this is like the pop-up that comes up that tells you to sign up. That's the sign-in notification that comes in. So you can go here to check the number of people. It's under info bar. That's, I designed it to be info bar. Now this is the number of people. This is the number of people who have seen the sign up. I named it sign up. This is the number of people who have seen the sign up. It's actually live now. If I pause it, it is a pause. So, and actions like view analytics, like how many people, the analytics of the whole thing. Of course, you know what analytics is. This is something you need to be also checking to know how many people have seen your actions, and this is the number of impressions as at June 3. They had about 3 people have seen it. That is, there's an impression. Impression means that somebody have seen your work or so. Now, but there is zero conversion. Conversion is like the action you want people to take. This one has zero conversion. Nobody have actually inputted their values. Nobody has also, so it still is down back to normal. There is it, and just for like statistics purposes, it's not. You may not. The best you can do is just to be telling people to sign up, and that's all. And there's another thing I did. It is I connected this account to a Mailchimp account. The Mailchimp account is an email marketing platform that allows you. So whenever anybody signs up now, the system I set up will collect their information, like their email address, and of course their email address, and put it in a Mailchimp account, which I believe I will share to everybody. I mean, I will share their own everybody's access code, like the login details, so that you can be able to be monitoring. You can even be doing email marketing from your day. So like if you have a new post and you just want to put up an email, write an email to those on your contact list, all you need to do is just to put up the email, and with just one click the whole mail goes to everybody. And that is it. So okay, another form I put in there was Cadera forms. Yes, Cadera forms. This a form that somebody wants to talk with you, like contact somebody, contact Amaka. This is for Amaka, so I can check up the entries. There are no entries, so nobody have actually contacted Amaka. Meanwhile, whenever somebody contacts you, an email, I set it in such a way that it goes to your email, like there's an email notification on your email, on your mailbox. So when somebody sends an email, or like somebody wants to contact you, you don't even need to come here to see it. it goes straight to your email address. So if you check up your email every morning, like make it a habit, you'll be seeing people who wants to talk with you or who wants to communicate with you, and you can even reply them from that point. You don't need to come here to do anything. I'm just saying, if you want to know how many people have put up entries and everything, and I think these are basically what you need to know. Anything else that I didn't cover here, I don't think is necessary. Of course, I talked about insights. Is there another thing I've not talked about here? Oh, there's basically nothing that you need to know that I've not talked about here. Okay, and there's nothing I think I've not talked about here. So I think I'll just stop this video here. Let me this basically what you need to know. Thank you very much.